wonder is what makes America great. Listen, or we'll f***ing kill you.
KGB, all right.
KGB.
Mojo Nixon. KGB's Mojo Nixon.
The story comes to us from Germany. Police nab a man with heroin in his ear. The story becomes truly funny when you hear the next part. He entered a police station to check to see if he was on their wanted list. And the police noticed he had something sticking in his ear. Turned out to be some heroin. You know, I'm beginning to think that this heroin might affect your judgment.
Mojo Nixon. Afternoons, 3 to 7.
1015.
KGB.
I'll tell you what, folks, Sleep Train never fails to amaze me with the outstanding customer service they provide in this holiday season. It's the same old story. Right now, you purchase any Sealy Posturepedic, Simmons Beauty Rest, Simmons Back Care, Stearns & Foster, or Sleep Number bed by Select Comfort, and Sleep Train's going to hook you up with a free gift. That's right. You purchase any mattress set, and Sleep Train will give you your choice of 2 down and feather pillows, or a 320 thread count sheet set, or an electric train. Now, this is the time of year you hear a lot of people yapping and barking, going, hey, they don't have to pay until 2004. Great. Thanks for the gift. Here's what Sleep Train does. On your good credit, you'll sleep free until 2005. No down payment, no monthly payments, no interest for up to 13 full months. And Sleep Train beats any competitor's price by at least 5%. Sleep Train San Diego. It's no wonder they are your ticket to a better night's sleep.
Why, Santa, welcome to Singular. How can I help you?
I want to switch to Singular.
No problem. Only Singular has rollover minutes. Plus, you get to keep your number.
No, I just want the rollover. I don't want to keep my number. Santa here. Why, yes, you are on the naughty list. I am not. And we don't use language like that at the North Pole.
Why don't you want to keep your number? Millions of children call you all the time.
You're telling me. Go for Santa. Let's see. Dasher, Dancer, Pringle, Muggsy. I don't know. There's been a lot of turnover.
Speaking of turnover, only Singular lets you roll over your minutes from month to month.
You got it, Kringle. Yes, my eyes are twinkling. No, I don't need a chimney to get in. Yes, I am wearing long red underwear. Who is this?
Now at Singular, get a Sony Ericsson camera phone free after rebate. Plus, get 500 bonus rollover minutes instantly on select plans. Visit Singular.com to see how Singular fits you best. Part of the SBC family.
Some restrictions and other monthly charges apply. Price before $50 mail-in rebate is $49.99. Unused anytime minutes rollover for 1 year. 2-year service agreement required. See store for details.
And now, some holiday cheer from Outback Steakhouse.
Now's the time for holiday gifts, so don't forget the need certificates.
All the Sheilas sing.
Outback Steakhouse, it's the ticket for a steak and a bloomin' onion with it.
Now the Orcas.
For 10, 25 or 50 quid, your Uncle Bruce will think you're a damn good kid.
This holiday season, get gift certificates from Outback Steakhouse. Who on your list wouldn't love our Outback Grillers or Fresh Fish of the Day?
And now, the band.
Take it home, mate. Fulfill your holidays with cheer. Outback gift certificates this year.
Gift certificates from Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Are you guys ready? Saturn Vue and the open road I was born ready. Let's go.
The 2004 Saturn Vue has a restyled interior, plenty of space, and most impressively, offers an available 250 horsepower V6.
Man, this thing can move.
Look at that cow. Yeah, Pennsylvania state line's right here.
Ohio.
Sears Tower.
And with that kind of power, the Saturn Vue can really cover a lot of ground.
Colorado, here we come. Goodbye, Colorado.
Oh, man, I love the mountains.
But it is freezing up here. This desert heat is killing me. That's the last time we go to Vegas.
Finally, the beach.
The 2004 Saturn Vue, now available with a class-leading 250 horsepower V6.
Did we miss Mount Rushmore? No. No.
Qualified buyers can get the 2004 Saturn Vue with 0% APR financing or $1,500 down payment assistance. Length of contract limited. Take delivery by 1/12/04. See your retailer for details.
Visit any of 6 San Diego County locations: Saturn of El Cajon, Escondido, Kearny Mesa, National City, Temecula, and at West 78 in Oceanside.
Hey there, John.
Hey, Megan, what's up?
Not much. Oh, I see you still have that big metal phone number shackled to your leg. That's got to be tough, considering you're a...
World-class gymnast? Yeah, the parallel bars are pretty much impossible.
Yeah, but let me just steer you over here across the street.
Wow. Some sort of cool party where everyone looks like they're getting great value.
Bingo. The T-Mobile store. Let's just drag your number in here, get it transferred into a sleek T-Mobile phone, and take advantage of their new 3-day weekends.
So you're saying with T-Mobile, I won't be shackled with a bad plan?
Precisely.
Take your number to a better place. Join T-Mobile. Keep your wireless number, get 600 whenever minutes, plus unlimited calling Friday through Sunday for only $39.99. Call 1-800-T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. Get more.
Limited time offer. Service agreement required. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Switch to T-Mobile and get free overnight shipping at 1-800-T-Mobile or www.T-Mobile.com.
San Diego's Classic Rock. This is 115 KGB, the best of DSC. Bromo here, sitting in for the whole gang. Early Monday morning, it's time to get our first look at traffic here on the KGB.
Hey, good morning, Bromo. It's not a bad ride around the county. The biggest problem right now is heading across the Coronado Bridge. We have increased levels of security at all our military bases, so very busy heading toward Coronado on the bridge and up toward North Island. Also a busy border wait because of that as well, over an hour coming northbound both San Ysidro and Otay Mesa. Not too bad on the freeways, a little slow and go on the South 15 Auto Parkway down the Villa Rancho Parkway. Good ride as you head further south. Southbound 5 along the coast looks good. All the routes from the inland areas look good as well as you head westbound toward the city. From the 2,500 team members of Viejas Enterprises and the Viejas Band of Kumeyaay Indians, thank you, San Diego, for a great year. Best wishes this holiday season and in the new year to come. More Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw coming up. I'm Jeff Daly on the 101.5 KGB.
7:06, this is KGB. You're with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. A little fun this morning. A little hootenanny. Called 60-Second Divorce. How many items with Peggy could she have had if I hadn't stopped her? I had to stop her. I felt bad for her.
She would have gone at least to 10, would be my prediction, and I'll bet she had an alternative.
She'd gotten through number 2.
Oh, yeah.
She was turning the corner to number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, subparagraph, section B.
Right.
Good God.
Well, you know, she had a list ready to go just for such occasions.
All right, it's easy to play. Just dial me up. Some guys, all you have to do is just say hello. 888-570-1015 is a direct connect here at the KGB. We'll call your significant other if you can get them noticeably irked. Hence the name 60-Second Divorce.
So far, it's been easy.
You win. Let's go with Bill next here. Bill next on 60-Second Divorce. Bill, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's going on, man?
I was sitting on the bridge. I was going to give her a call telling her that I think I'm going to use the $15,000 instead of the house to get another car.
Excellent.
Good idea.
I love it. Let's call Ricky.
All right.
Good luck.
Hello.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, honey.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I'm sitting here on the bridge, and I was thinking about, you know that money I gave you for the part of the house down payment, the $15,000?
Yeah.
Well, listen, Chuck said he would give me the Hudson for $13.5 instead of the $20 he was asking for it, so I called him up and told him I'd take it.
What? You did what?
The Hudson, the red Hudson.
Hold on.
I gotta go to a different room so I can yell at you. Number 1.
You did what now?
You know the 54 sitting in the corner?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was talking to Andre yesterday, and he said that would be a good car to chop and do the front lights. And
No, Bill.
Come on.
It's already done.
No.
Well, listen, I already told
Do you
Andre
want a
he said
house?
He's going to start on it this afternoon.
You must be content to be white trash for the rest of our life.
Oh, boy.
You want 15 cars and no house.
Hey,
Warrior.
hey.
I got a house.
No, Bill. No.
Listen,
It's already done.
You better make sure there's room in the back because you better put your stuff in there. Don't come home.
Hey.
I'm not having it.
Hey, the chief
Why
has
not?
spoken.
Because
Hey,
you
listen to
do
me.
this all the time, Bill. We don't need
Listen to
another
me.
car.
The chief
Listen.
has spoken.
I have spoken, okay?
The
That's the way
chief
it's gonna
has
be.
spoken.
Just call me the chief, all right?
Since when? The
No.
chief of crap.
The chief of
No, you're
crap.
not bringing another piece of junk home.
You are the squaw.
No.
listen to me. You are the squaw.
You do what the chief says.
You do what the chief says, and that's that. So go wake up and get something to eat.
Are you on drugs?
No.
What? Are you keep doing this, Bill? No.
Yes. It's already
No.
done. It's already done.
Listen. It's already done. Okay, you don't have nothing to say about it.
That's
all
right.
Just get over it.
I tell you what.
Uh-oh. Here it
When
comes.
I hang up with you, I better call the bank and find $15,000 in the savings account. If not, you're dead.
Man, you are just hardcore, girl.
You really are.
You are hardcore.
Hello?
Hello? You are hardcore,
Wow.
Ricky.
Who is this?
Glad you're not my wife.
Just some white trash.
I
Don't
don't
you
know.
worry
It's
about
just-
it.
yeah.
Call it from a trailer down by the river.
Oh, my God. Bill, where are you?
I'm actually still sitting on Dave's bridge.
You're the crud. Sorry.
Who's with you?
Some assholes.
Oh, my God.
Kixie. It's
What?
Kixie.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Kixie, say hi.
Oh, my God, Bill, you suck. Holy suck.
Doesn't he?
The chief of crap. So, I would have been chief of something else if I were you, Bill.
Yeah.
But that's me.
Oh, my God.
And Ricky,
Yeah.
what does it say about you marrying the chief of crap? Not a very good pick.
That means you're the second in command of crap.
Are you married yet, or are you still?
How many cars does Bill have, Ricky?
I can't count how many cars Bill has.
Give me a rough idea.
Probably 20.
Oh.
You need one more.
No.
I heard there's a Hudson for sale.
It's a '54 Hudson
Oh, we're
Hornet.
trying to buy a house.
Huh?
We're trying to buy a house.
You want to be
now.
white trash for the rest of your life?
That's great. You have any scouts for sale?
Would you like to buy a scout?
Would you like to marry me?
Bill, you know what? You and I should get together.
Oh, my
I
God.
wants to shop in your
I
backyard.
got a dog and a vasectomy and a place to park a bunch of cars.
You
The
guys are
vasectomy, because you're afraid
bad.
you're going to knock him up, apparently. You're so potent, you'll knock Bill up. What does the vasectomy have to do with it?
That no matter what happens between any woman, all I have to say is,
There's the door.
You can't breed.
use it. I have no ties to any crabby ex-wives.
Ricky, I really enjoyed our little time here this morning.
Yeah, I guess I did too now.
Okay.
You did great.
See you later, girl.
54 Hudson, come on.
Very nicely done, Bill.
Okay.
Hold on, dude. Don't go away. Got Marcia wants to try it. Turn the tables. Lady on the guy. How you doing there, Marcia?
Good, how are you?
What's up, girl?
This is going to be like an automatic gimme.
Oh, I love the automatics.
Because I have been a major bitch to him.
Uh-oh.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Now, why would you encourage that?
I'm just saying this will
I
work
did
perfectly
it.
for the
It's just
contest.
certain things happened, and
You didn't mean to be a bitch.
I know.
What do you mean you didn't mean to be a bitch?
I didn't mean to. I just didn't know how to communicate.
Oh, that's so soothing when we hear that.
I didn't mean to be a complete jerk.
What are you going to say to him, Marcia?
I'm going to tell him that I'm going back to my ex-husband.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hold on one second
Yeah,
here.
that might be a little harsh.
Over the top.
Yeah.
Going. Randy,
Yes.
you're on the KGB.
Hey, Dave. Good morning.
How you doing, pal?
Good.
Ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
We're going to go. Who we calling?
We're calling Lorraine.
What are you going to tell her?
I'm going to tell her that weekend she wants where I take the kids. It ain't happening. I'm going to the river with my buddy Rich.
Down to the river.
Well, you can just stay there then. Don't come back.
Stand by. Where the hell am I? Oh, did I hang up on him? I hung up on
I
him.
don't think that's how we play the game, Dave.
I'm not supposed to do that. Flat out hung up on a dude.
Jason, how'd you let him do that?
Sorry, dude. Call me back. I flat out hung up on you. I didn't mean to. Randy, I got you back. Sorry about that, bud.
Hey.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yes, cool.
All right, here we go. We're calling Lorraine
Lorraine!
to tell her about the you're not taking the kids. Here we go. Stand by. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
me. Good morning.
Where are you?
I'm on the road.
Oh, I thought your number was 507, not 7.
Yeah, that's right.
It's 570?
Just talk to
No.
him.
Hey,
507.
hey, it doesn't matter. I'm calling you. I'm calling you to tell you that, you want me to take the kids that weekend? Rich has called me up and he's invited me to the river, and I'm going to go with him. I can't take the kids.
To the river?
Yeah,
What river?
Colorado River in Arizona.
This is what matters. What river?
Really?
Yes.
And why don't you take him with you?
I'm not going to take them with me. It's a guy thing.
Oh. Huh. Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, I mean, what can I do? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm going to do this.
Well, that's okay.
Okay, cool. Bye. All right, nice. Have fun at the river. See you later. Where am I going next?
Go to line 5.
Hey, Larry.
What's up, Dave?
Talk to me, Cuckoo.
You talk to me, Cuckoo. This is the one you love. I'm calling my wife. We're supposed to go next weekend to see my son up in San Francisco. He's going to culinary school to be a cook, and it's his cook week. But I'm going to tell her I'm going to a golf tournament instead.
Yes. Excellent. We can go watch him make an egg anytime.
That's right, baby.
What's he going to do? Fry a cookie for me? Come on. This is golf. Here we go. Stand by.
Hello?
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
What's up?
Not much. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I'm just giving you a call. Something came up really quick that I just found out about on my way to work this morning. Next weekend, Friday, we're supposed to go see Philip for the Cook's thing.
Yeah.
Well, I got invited to a tournament, a golf tournament with the guys at work, and I'm going to let you go by yourself, and I'm going to go to the golf tournament.
There you go.
Well, we can't do that. Philip really wants us to come.
Well, I know he really wants us to come, but, he'll cook for us some other time. I mean, it's not that big a deal. We'll be able to...
It is a big deal. It's important to him.
Well, this golf's important to me.
Well, more important than your son?
Well, not exactly, but close enough.
I'll watch him
I don't
fry an
think
egg
so.
another time.
You can golf anytime. You golf all the time.
But I can watch him fry an egg anytime.
That's it.
He's not frying an egg.
What's
Well,
he
I don't-
doing? Baking a cookie?
He might be baking cookies. What's the difference? We can buy them at the grocery store.
It doesn't matter. It's the point that it's important to him.
This is a Hooters golf
And
tournament.
golf is anytime.
Honey, you don't understand. This is a Hooters golf tournament, and this...
Hooters
there you
chicks.
go. There you go. Hooters golf tournament.
There's going to be Hooters
Well,
chicks there.
Oh, there's something else to look at. It's something else to look at.
There.
Is it that big a deal?
Yes, it is a very big deal.
Well, then you
It's
go.
a very big deal.
I'll
And I'd
watch
be
him
really
boil a
disappointed,
pot of
and I
water
think
some
Philip
other
would be
time.
extremely
Listen,
disappointed.
he can boil water some other time for me, sweetheart. I'm going to go to the golf tournament.
No, he can't.
You know who's in charge here?
There you go.
Yeah, give me a break.
Give you a break.
I am the chief.
No, so Larry, you can't. This is totally wrong. You
I
can
am
golf
the-
any time, and you can do anything.
I am the
Don't-
chief.
Listen, don't interrupt me. I'm the chief.
You are the
I'm in
lowly
charge.
squaw.
You're a squaw. You just listen to me, sweetheart.
Yeah, you know where you can put that.
So, you don't have a choice here. So,
Larry, we've already taken the time off. We've already made all the arrangements. We can't change the day. Can't you do that some other day?
no, you go.
I'm afraid of hijackers.
Listen, remember this September 11th thing has got me all scared. I don't feel like flying anyway.
I'm afraid of hijackers.
You go.
You go.
I mean, they hijack you, not me. I'll stay home and golf.
Well, fine. I'll go without you, and you just go do whatever you want to do.
We got a fine.
Wait,
That's
wait a
We
minute.
got
That's
a
fine.
fine.
Go do whatever you want to do, Larry. You're going to do it anyway. So
No, yep, there it is. We got a fine, which is
Fine.
almost as good as a whatever.
Whatever.
Yep. Virtually the same thing. It took
What is
several
it?
calls.
What?
there.
Huh?
What?
Larry, who's that?
Fine. Whatever. Got a fine. Got a whatever.
Larry, what are
I
you
can
doing?
watch him go fry an egg anytime. That's a good response, Larry. You can boil a cup of water for me next week.
Good thing your son didn't hear that.
No kidding. Just kidding.
Hello, Marilyn.
Hello, who is this?
Whatever.
Really?
I gotta go. Bye, Marilyn.
Bye, sweetheart.
Hang on, Larry. Oh, the ladies were in fine form.
Yeah.
Nice work, ladies, on 60 Second Divorce today. I'm very proud of you. Got it all. Got an itemized list.
Number one.
God, you are the
Don't you
chief
ever
of
call me again.
crap. You're the chief of crap. What is that? I didn't know that job was open. I might have applied for it.
Well, it isn't. Somebody who called earlier already has it. He is the chief of crap.
Chief of crap. And then finishing it with a fine whatever.
Fine. Go ahead and go.
Attention all units. Attention all units. Remain on radio alert. There is grave danger.
Warning. This is a DSC zone.
It's coming right for us.
Dave Shelley Chainsaw.
The DSC.
There's no reasonable cause for alarm.
The DSC! KGB.
Excuse me. Are you done drying my car?
This is a Land Rover, isn't it?
Yes, it's my new Freelander.
Take me with you.
What?
I'm sick of the smell of vinyl protectant. Let's go in a tube off Victoria Falls, whitewater raft down the Ganges, and waddle with the penguins of Punta Tumbo.
Is this because I didn't get the deluxe car wash?
I can get bugs out of headlamps. I can find change under floor mats.
The Land Rover Freelander S, a 4-year, 50,000-mile new vehicle limited warranty, permanent all-wheel drive, and hill descent control. Where will it take you? Land Rover, the most well-traveled vehicles on Earth.
The 2003 Freelander S starting at $25,600. Taxes, title, license, and emission fees extra. Now purchase with 0.0% APR financing for up to 60 months at $1,667 per month per thousand. Finance with 0 down. Not all buyers will qualify. Take new retail delivery from retailer stock by 10204. Ask your retailer for warranty details. Visit Pioneer Centers today or call 1-800-FIND-4WD for details.
Nobody beats El Cajon Ford. Hi, it's Tony Gwynn.
We interrupt this message for another important message. Right now, it's back. It's bigger. It's only at El Cajon Ford. It's December Dollar Days.
You want to make every dollar count during the holidays? Here's how you do it.
$1 under the Kelly Wholesale Blue Book price. Choose from more than 50 vehicles, import and domestic, specially chosen from El Cajon Ford's huge inventory for even deeper discounts. Selected cars, trucks, SUVs, imports, and domestic for just $1 under Kelly Wholesale Blue Book. November-December issue plus tax, license, and dock fees OAC.
So come to El Cajon Ford right now. It's a first-time offer while supplies last, only at El Cajon Ford.
Now back to Tony Gwynn in progress.
Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
It's a sale so big it takes 2 locations, El Cajon Ford at Broadway in Maine and the El Cajon Ford Clearance Center at Mission Gorge Road in Magnolia and Santee. For more money-saving details, call the El Cajon Ford Dollar Days hotline, 619-579-8888. Online, elcajonford.com.
Happy holidays from your friends at El Cajon Ford.
Don't take chances with an old, weak battery this winter. If your car's battery is more than 3 years old, get to AutoZone for a new Duralast battery today. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Gifts. What's that? You've procrastinated on your holiday shopping? Not to worry. Because this year, the best gifts can be found at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Where now through January 2nd, your Lexus dealer is offering incredible values on all your favorite Lexus vehicles. Like the completely redesigned RX, with its available power rear door, vigorous 230 horsepower engine, and available backup camera. The adrenaline-pumping sport-tuned GS. The ES, with its uncompromisingly luxurious interior. The state-of-the-art GX, with its powerful V8 engine and available DVD rear seat entertainment system and third-row seating. And of course, the epitome of luxury sedans, the LS. Needless to say, in this case, your procrastination has paid off. The Lexus December to Remember sales event, going on now through January 2nd. See your Lexus dealer in Carlsbad, El Cajon, or Kearney Mesa, or visit Lexus.com.
Top PC, featuring the Intel Pentium 4 processor with HT technology.
You spend weeks getting presents, but who's the real holiday hero? The return slip, especially after your lame duck gifts last year. But this year, you're going to CompUSA for the best prices on delightful digital ideas from networks to notebooks and free training and installation. That's right. CompUSA will come to that gift getter's home and show them how to use that digital camera or MP3 player with their PC. So give that return slip the pink slip. Head to CompUSA. Free training will beat any advertised price. CompUSA. Unmatched.
Don't forget, this week at CompUSA, save $100 off the HP Pavilion A350N PC featuring the Intel Pentium 4 processor with HT technology. Certain conditions apply. Offer after mail-in rebate. Quantities limited. See store for details.
Hurry into BMW of San Diego's Ultimate Moving Sale for the best deals of the year and special BMW financing on 2003 and 2004 3 Series BMWs. The ultimate driving machine at BMW of San Diego.
San Diego's Classic Rock. This is 115 KGB, the best of DSC. Bromo here, sitting in for the whole gang. Early Monday morning, it's time to get our first look at traffic here on the KGB.
Hey, good morning. It's not a bad ride out there on most of our freeways, although a little bit of slowing on the Coronado Bridge. Actually, a lot of slowing. Increased threat level at all our military bases has things slow and go all the way across the bridge towards Coronado and North Island. A little slowing on the southbound 78 out of Escondido, 78 down the Villa Rancho Parkway, then a good ride as you head further south. Palomar Airport Road is where it starts, southbound 5 on the coastline down toward La Costa, then another little glitch just at Encinitas. Up from the South Bay, a little slowing on the northbound 805 as you pass by the 94. Good ride once you get past that. Border wait over an hour, both San Ysidro and Otay Mesa. Visit KB Homes' newest community, Abilene, located in Eastlake. Come out and tour the 3 newly decorated model homes. Find your dream home today. Visit kbhome.com for directions. More Best of Dave Shelley and Chainsaw coming up. I'm Jeff Daly on the 101.5 KGB.
What do you want me to do here, big fella?
I would say pick up that line.
There's a line?
There is a line.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I say hello.
Well, hello, my friend.
Greetings to you.
And to you, BC.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Costas checking in from the nether regions of our country.
Greetings, Chainsaw. Greetings, Dave and Shelley.
Greetings, Bob.
I understand birthday greetings are actually in order for you.
Not for several days away, actually,
It's
Bob.
Sunday. He's turning 40.
The elders here on the show have totally lost track of time.
Welcome to ARP, my friend.
How old are you, Bob?
I am 49.
Okay, so you're significantly older than me.
I am, as a matter of fact.
Virtually a decade older than me.
That would be correct.
Yeah. But one of these days I'm going to get around to turning 40. And
this Sunday.
This Sunday, as a matter of fact, that's
Actually,
correct.
Saturday at
That would be the day.
Really. Yeah.
The
That's-
very day that the Padres are honoring Tony Gwynn, a man who played Major League Baseball past the age of 40, and yet your colleagues seem to believe that your career, which involves scant physical exertion, is in decline as soon as you hit 40.
Well, yeah.
Big talk coming from a guy who sits in front of a camera and doesn't even push his own buttons. I at least get a little right index finger work going.
Oh, yeah, and that right index finger is cut.
It's ready to go at any time.
I know, I understand.
Lightning reflexes.
Yeah, Tony Gwynn said once Rickards turns 40, I don't want to play anymore, and he's keeping his word.
Well, the fun is gone. The fun is gone for him, and who can blame him? Big fella.
Yeah.
You know, 40 didn't bother me at all. 45 very faintly bothered me because I started doing that kind of weird reverse math where you say, wait a second, it doesn't seem that long ago that I was in college, and yet I'm further removed from college on the one end than I am from Social Security on the other.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't seem that long ago that I was 30, and that seemed pretty young.
Yeah.
But I'm equidistant between 30 and 60. Should I be just as likely to have friends who are 60 as friends who are 30? That's when I started thinking these weird thoughts.
Yeah. That is
and I just
tough.
lay down with a cool compress, and that pretty much took care of it.
Well, I think once you have received your 20th high school reunion invitation, that you've crested.
Yes, you have.
That's tough. That was, you know, I've never had a problem with any of my birthdays. I really haven't. I've never had one where I felt like, oh, I'm older than I care to be. But I've had events in my life, like I'm 20 years out of high school, which means I'm coming up on 20 years out of college.
Yeah.
Crap.
Right.
And that's when you start hoping that this is middle age, that you actually make it to 80, so that this can be your middle golden years. You know?
Well, this is like Shelley, people say to me, 50. Well, that's middle age. Yes, provided I someday get my face on the Today Show, and Willard Scott, who would then be 190, is congratulating me on making it to 100.
That's right.
You ever notice, by the way, every one of these people, now most people who make it to 100, I don't care if you were Cary Grant, you make it to 100, you're pretty shriveled up, but Willard always goes, hey, there's Ernestine Jones out there in Tuscaloosa. Pretty lady. Here's Harry Jenkins out there in Tulsa. Handsome son of a gun. Guy looks like a prune.
He's a giver. That guy, he's so nice.
He is.
He really is nice to do that for those people. That means the world to them.
That picks up their day.
It really does. Bob Costas is with us here on the KGB. Thoughtful to call in here today on several days away from my birthday.
As we celebrate the several days away birthday of Dave Rackets.
Bob, I hope you don't mind, but once again, does he know?
Yes.
Once again, you will be prominently featured on our forthcoming Best of Dave Schilling and Chainsaw CD, this year to be entitled Nothing But Trouble.
It's an honor.
You are prominently featured there.
I just listened to it yesterday.
You heard it?
Oh, it's marvelous. I laughed, I cried, I wept, everything. It was it was just wonderful.
Does Sir Winston St. Clair make an appearance here?
He peaked. He peaked with his one.
It's a one shot. As you aptly said, there's just no going back. Everything else is a distant second. Now, I understand you're also going to be prominently featured in an event here in town someday soon.
Yeah, I'm coming into San Diego this weekend. Tony Gwynn and the Padres were kind enough to ask me to act as the master of ceremonies for Tony's retirement. I guess there are several events over the weekend. There are things during or after each game of the final series, but the last one is Sunday after the last game of the year, which obviously has been rescheduled, and it turns out that the Padres conclude at home on the 7th instead of September 23rd or 24th, I guess, which was the original date when the last home game was going to be played. So now it's Sunday, and when the last out is made, they'll assemble on the field and have a tremendous ceremony honoring Tony Gwynn and kind of a retrospective of his career.
Now, making that ceremony tremendous, in my opinion, is the master of ceremonies.
Well, it was really nice of Gwynn and the Padres to ask me. Tony and I have had a good relationship through the years, and they know that I have a regard for baseball history, and he's been a big part of baseball history. I also said to them, though, I want to make sure that Jerry Coleman and people who are directly associated with the Padres also have a prominent place, because Jerry's the voice of the Padres, and he's seen this stuff day in and day out, and they told me that both that day and other days during the weekend that Jerry and some of the Padre people would be prominently involved. So as soon as they said that was the case and it wasn't just me, then I was happy to be part of it.
You're in on that.
Yeah.
Heard you the other day, I want to say 2-3 weeks ago, on the Jim Rome show.
Yeah.
You were talking about your book, and you were talking about how, like it or not, you've become the national spokesman for baseball and the whole romance thing and whatnot. I thought that was a very good interview, and you were very well spoken.
Oh, thanks. Sometimes people just want to put you in some kind of a cubbyhole.
Yeah, pigeonholing, yep.
An easy category. And I really have no reason to complain, because the fans and the press have, by and large, been extremely nice to me. But sometimes when people try to oversimplify things, they'll say, well, since I have occasionally spoken up for some of the traditions of baseball, that makes me a purist, or that I would oppose any change just based on the fact that it is a change. But anyone who's really heard me talk about baseball issues or has taken the time to read the book understands that I'm making specific points, and if someone wants to disagree with them based on the merits of those points or their own argument, that's one thing. But just to say, he opposes the wild card because he's a traditionalist, or he points out that home runs are much easier to come by now in baseball than they were even 5 or 6 years ago, just because he's a purist, well, that's crazy. Let's have the argument based on its merits, not on some silly labels.
I was very nervous, and I was pleased when the interview finally came to an end that you were able to get through it without having to flip the table out of the way and take Rome down on the floor like so many of his guests are forced to do. And I actually heard you threaten to do that at one time. I'm coming across the table to you.
He didn't call me Chris during the entire interview, as he did Jim Everett some years ago, that caused Jim to come unglued.
He's a different guy than he was back then.
He's pretty good, Rome. He's pretty good. He's got he's got some talent, and he's got a shtick that he does. And as I told him, the sad part is that all across the country, there are sports talk guys, 99% of whom do not have a good act, but they're trying anyway, and it gets pretty obnoxious pretty quick. But Rome's got some talent.
It's a funny thing about his show, and it's he started right here in San Diego on our Extra Sports 690 sister station, and now, of course, is syndicated all over the place.
Right.
Until just recently, I would listen to him and go, why do people listen to this crap? And you would listen to him on his show saying, if you're a new listener, you won't like it. And I don't know, maybe it was I really like talk radio, and for lack of anything else being on that, Dr. Laura? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I listened to him a couple of times, and it was just an overnight black and white thing, and now I really enjoy listening to the guy.
Well, you do have to kind of pick up on the whole world that he creates of his callers, his clones, the reference points, his own little glossary of terms that he uses. But it's not enough to have an act. You have to be able to pull it off. And he's bright enough and facile enough with the language and has enough energy day in and day out to make that act work.
And I count you three guys, Bob, Dave, and Jim, as three of the great broadcast interviewers. Truly.
Thank you, Chainsaw.
Dave, of course, a graduate from Western Illinois University. Bob, you went to Syracuse. Did Syracuse ever play Western?
No, we thought that if we scheduled the Flying Nimrods, it would probably...
It's Nimnods.
Oh,
please.
Oh, Nimnods.
Nimnods. Jeez, do we start...
Well,
do we start calling the Syracuse the Purple Men? Come on.
Well, I guess I wasn't properly briefed. What can I tell you?
The Flying Nimnods.
Well, the Flying Nimnods, our theory was if we scheduled them and took an upset defeat, it would derail our attempt to make the NCAA tournament. So we always shied away from the Nimnods.
Just a kind of like a slice example of your Flying Nimnod, your standard number 37 Rodney Harrison from Western Illinois University.
Oh, is that right?
That's the kind of football player we turn out down there in the Lemoyne Valley River.
Oh, sure.
What's your favorite nickname for a college team?
Oh, it's got to be the Santa Cruz...
Banana slugs.
Banana slugs.
Yeah.
Banana slugs is good, but what happened to poor Stanford? What are they, trees now?
The Cardinal.
Or the Cardinal. That's
Yeah,
it.
the
And
Cardinal.
isn't there a tree someplace?
That sounds wrong.
That's awful.
That sounds wrong. But I always liked the Gentlemen of Centenary. These guys never get a technical. They're never in a fight. They're gents.
Yes.
Onto the floor come the gents of Centenary.
Well, I'll tell you what. You suggested college, but if you go professional, you got to look right here in town. The Padres, how fighting tough are a gaggle of priests going to be?
Exactly.
Big bald
Come
spot
on.
on the back of their heads.
Deliver communion to you. But come on, you want some guys who are going to kick ass.
Or the Veronica Lakers. When it was Minneapolis, it was fine.
Yeah.
Now it's Ricky
Weird.
Lakers or Veronica Lakers.
Are there any two less aptly named teams than the L.A. Lakers, there's no lakes,
No.
and the Utah Jazz?
Hey, listen, Coltrane and Miles Davis up with the Tabernacle Choir sessions were just unforgettable.
Last year, actually 3 years ago, when I was broadcasting Bulls and Jazz in the NBA Finals in '98, I actually had a researcher check throughout Utah to see if there were any jazz clubs in Utah, and he found one.
But you have to pay $5 and be a member of the club, to, like getting in those Mormon bars, right?
Exactly.
That brings up an interesting point, Bob. Would that 1998 final, would that be one of your top 5? And if not, I'd like to know what they are. Moments calling live sports.
Yeah,
'Cause you
definitely.
got to call Michael's one of his many last shots.
Right.
Yeah.
And if he had any decency at all, he wouldn't mess up my meager legacy.
He'd leave you with that, wouldn't he?
Come on.
Did you call him and tell him, give me a break? Come on.
What's up with that? I thought I was in the books, I thought I had a little slice of history, and now he's going to come back and his last play is going to be a layup against the Cleveland Cavaliers that makes the score 89-78 on a Tuesday night in April.
Would you count that amongst your top 5 personal, professional experiences?
Yeah, definitely. And not only was it a great game and a close series, and obviously he made the last shot that took them from a point behind to a point ahead, and it was the perfect culmination, whether he realizes it or not, the perfect culmination to his career. It's probably the greatest last act in the history of team sports. You know, Ted Williams hit a home run his last time at bat, but it wasn't in the World Series. It was in a regular season game. This had every element to it, and the call was not only of the play, but I tried to anticipate that he might be retiring, and I said something like, that might be the last shot Michael Jordan ever takes in the NBA, and if this is the last image of Michael Jordan, and they were replaying in slow motion the follow-through on the shot, and he held the arm out almost like he was posing for a picture, I said, if this is the last image of Michael Jordan, it's a magnificent final image. So that seemed like an appropriate thing, and it turned out, or at least it seemed for 3 years, like that was exactly the case, that was going to be the end of it. So I was pretty happy with the call of the play itself and the speculation that followed that kind of put it in some kind of perspective. And now the man comes back and messes the whole thing up.
Screwed it up for you.
From a storybook situation, but as my kid the other day said, he said, I love it he's coming back. I get to see him again. It's a great story. I can't wait to watch. How do you feel about, even though it disturbs this great bookend symmetry of game-winning shots, that of 1982 when he won the NCAA championship with North Carolina with a game-winning shot at the last second, and then with his NBA career in 98. How do you feel about him coming back?
Well, first of all, obviously, he should do whatever it is that makes him happy. We don't live his life. We watch his life unfold, and we have some sort of view from a distance. He's the guy who lives it. If he lives to be 80, if he's approaching middle age and lives to be 80, he'll have 40 years to do other things or to think back on his career. He's only got a couple of years left where he can play basketball at the highest level. And if his competitive urges are so great, or if his desire for the spotlight and attention, if that's his personality, if that's so great that it needs to be addressed, this is the only time frame in which he can do it. It's now or never. I'm sure that he'll be a very good player. I'm sure that he'll be an all-star caliber player. I don't think that, unless he gets injured, which of course is a greater risk of when you get to be up in age as he is now, but I don't think, though, that he can be the best player in the league anymore. And even if he was, with Washington, he can't get into the same dramatic settings that he was with Chicago. People didn't just thrill to watching Michael Jordan play. They thrilled to watching him play for championships. It was the drama of the settings in which he performed. And he's never going to be in anything like those settings again. So from the standpoint of theater, I think it's a miscalculation. But if he's just got to get out there and do it, and that's what makes him happy, God bless him.
It might be Al Capone's vault all over again. You know, a lot of hype and anticipation, and it may not be much.
As a matter of fact, Geraldo, rather than Ahmad Rashad, is hosting Michael's first game.
Bob Costas is our guest. He was genial enough to call here and remind everybody that most everybody at this dump is 40, except for me.
You'll be getting the Coco's discount at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Excellent.
That banana cream pie is really good.
Really?
Does anything else join in those top moments of your personal, professional sports broadcasting career?
Well, not individual moments from the Olympics necessarily, but hosting the Olympics, especially the one in Barcelona in '92. That was the first time that I was the primetime host, and the combination of the circumstances in Barcelona, just a perfect setting for an Olympics, and I thought that the way NBC did that Olympics was comfortable for me. Sometimes in subsequent Olympics, the approach is a little more schmaltzy than I would like, and I try to kind of establish my own territory and do what I do. Some of the things that surround me aren't necessarily the way that I would do it, but it's always a great honor to host the Olympics, and there's always some great moments associated with them. I didn't call the play-by-play, but I was part of the pre- and post-game with the '86 World Series when the ball went through Buckner's legs and the curse of the Red Sox continued, and I was in the Red Sox clubhouse when that happened and did some of the post-game stuff. I was in the Dodger dugout waiting to do an interview when Kirk Gibson hit the home run in 1988 off Dennis Eckersley, and I did call the play-by-play of the 7th game of the '97 World Series, which went extra innings, and the Florida Marlins won it on a base hit in the bottom of the 11th. So those are up there.
You know, we get piggy with your time. Do you have time for a quick break?
I got time for you guys. Sure.
What a guy. I hope when we come back, you've told the story here before, but I would love to hear the story told once again. If you would tell the story about that whole Bill Buckner issue, because you were in the locker room.
Yeah.
with the lockers visqueened off and the little old lady, and we'll let you tell the rest of the story. And before we break, not to get morose or personal, but I know you're a New York guy, and I hope the whole September 11th thing did not come home too personally to you.
You know, amazingly, Dave, I did not know anyone personally. I've scanned the lists. I haven't heard from anyone. I'm virtually certain that I did not know anyone personally who perished. But like almost everybody, you're only 1 or 2 degrees of separation
that's
removed. So, you know, I did know people who lost friends or relatives.
Sure, I think everyone's like that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody who knew somebody or had a family or a friend.
Right.
Also. Well, the New Yorkers certainly take that more personally than anybody else, rightly so. Okay, Bob Costas is with us. We'll take a quick time out, and we'll come back and remind how everybody here is in their 40s, except for me.
Who the hell do you think you are? The DNC! What the hell is that? Dave Shelley Chainsaw.
101 KGB.
Hi, this is Dan Kennedy from KGB. We have on the air with us Bob Daniels of Allstate Insurance. Bob, on behalf of San Diego, we wanted to thank you for your $1 million contribution to the California Community Foundation Wildfire Relief Fund. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, the Allstate Foundation gave $1 million in a grant to the California Community Foundation and is also partnering with the San Diego Foundation in your area to get the $1 million out there to folks that may have been overlooked initially by the federal and state funding that came down to nonprofits.
I hear your intent was to get the funds out into the community fast. How does that work?
Well, you're exactly right. We've actually got proposals that have been coming in from nonprofits, and I think about $200,000 from the fund has gone out already. And folks can go to calfund.org if they're a nonprofit and pull that information up and see whether or not they're interested in providing information to get the funding to them.
You're also taking individual donations still, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So if somebody's thinking about a stocking stuffer out there, that's a great way. They can go to calfund.org and do an individual donation as well.
Bob Daniels of Allstate Insurance, thanks for speaking with us today.
Thank you guys so much, and happy holidays to the KGB listeners.
The fires devastated San Diego, especially East County. Like many of you, I had to evacuate. Hi, I'm Mike Peterson of Tipton Honda. After the fires, they repealed the car tax and auto sales went up, but not in East County. Our sales are still down, so we've decided to do something about it. We're fighting fire with fire. Right now, Tipton's having the biggest Honda clearance sale in our dealership's history.
Tipton, we're in it for the long run.
We closed the dealership for a week, cleared off all the ashes, and lowered the price on every car. Every Civic, every Accord, every Pilot, Odyssey, and CR-V. Over 300 vehicles clearly marked and all discounted. We've never given such incredible savings. Now that's how you build a long-term relationship.
Tipton, we're in it for the long run.
Right next to Home Depot in El Cajon.
Why, Santa! Welcome to Singular. How can I help you?
I want to switch to Singular.
No problem. Only Singular has rollover minutes. Plus, you get to keep your number.
No, I just want the rollover. I don't want to keep my number. Santa here. Why, yes, you are on the naughty list. I am not. And we don't use language like that at the North Pole.
Why don't you want to keep your number? Millions of children call you all the time.
You're telling me. Go for Santa. Let's see. Dasher, Dancer, Pringle, Muggsy. I don't know. There's been a lot of turnover.
Speaking of turnover, only Singular lets you roll over your minutes from month to month.
You got Kringle. Yes, my eyes are twinkly. No, I don't need a chimney to get in. Yes, I am wearing long red underwear. Who is this?
Now at Singular, get a Sony Ericsson camera phone free after rebate. Plus, get 500 bonus rollover minutes instantly on select plans. Visit Singular.com to see how Singular fits you best. Part of the SBC family.
Some restrictions and other monthly charges apply. Price before $50 mail-in rebate is $49.99. Unused anytime minutes rollover for 1 year. 2-year service agreement required. See store for details.
We've all been affected by the Southern California wildfires, and you should know the Allstate Foundation, in partnership with the California Community Foundation, has established the $1 million Allstate Foundation California Wildfire Relief Fund to help rebuild our lives and our communities. The Allstate Foundation also urges you to help your family prepare for the possibility of mudslides or future catastrophes. The foundation suggests you create a family disaster action plan. Make a video of your home and belongings and store it in a safe deposit box with a relative or a safe place outside of your home. Copy key financial and insurance documents and store them in a safe deposit box. Look at your insurance documents and be sure your coverage is kept up with your needs and the value of your home. And choose a meeting place for the entire family if a disaster strikes. The Allstate Foundation is an independent corporation funded by contributions from the Allstate Insurance Company. The California Community Foundation is one of the largest and most active philanthropic organizations in Southern California.
Up for 3 games to San Diego, and there was no off day, and we lose the first game there, but there's an off day on Friday, and Sutcliffe is supposed to pitch on Saturday, and Fry decided to hold him off, and I think Sanderson was the pitcher, but I happened to be in Phoenix down at Charlie's, and I'm sitting at the bar with my wife, and that's when the score was tied, and Garvey was up, and they brought in Lee Smith. And my wife said, "Isn't Lee Smith their best pitcher?" And I says, "Yes, honey, he's the best in the bullpen, but he has tendency to get the ball out over the plate. He doesn't have that great control, and you don't want to get the ball out over the plate to Garvey." As I said that, boom. Oh, in the right field. Oh, no.
Oh, you hate when that happens.
Well, let me say, that's how I felt. I didn't do it. But...
Ron, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, Dave. Many, many more birthdays.
Thank you, sir.
And Bob, nice talking to you.
Okay, Ron. Take care, buddy.
Great.
And, Ron, I want to say to you, thanks for all the great years of entertainment you provided so many of us watching you play third base for the Cubbies.
Well, thanks very much, Dave.
Thanks a bunch, and good luck with your broadcast career. I hope you're feeling better real soon.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bud.
Bye-bye.
Well, thanks, guys. That was nice.
What a guy.
That's a childhood hero of mine right there.
Indeed.
Known affectionately as Old Pizza Belly.
That's right.
Oh, is that it?
Well, you know, he was one of your stockier players.
Uh-huh.
But the guy hit, what, 350, 380 home runs?
342
340.
with 5 straight Gold Gloves. He had it all.
Jeez.
And we are still joined by our current and ongoing hero, Bob Costas.
And I haven't given you a chance yet to tell your story about the Boston World Series. Can we do that on one more break?
Absolutely. You know, I'm wondering how much of your audience is this baseball-oriented? We better hope a whole lot.
They love it.
All right.
They love hearing the great ones, Bob Costas and Ron Santo talk.
Of course.
We'll do that on the other side of this break here, the KGB.
I'm sure you recognize from our broadcasts the evil forces that have produced the trouble in our world. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. The trouble in our world.
It's enough to give you the shakes.
KGB.
Oh, no, that was a great start. Go ahead.
Hi, yes, hi. No, wait a minute.
You have to identify yourself.
This is so hard to do. I can't. Who am I? No, this is, no, hi. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. What is it you want me to do?
I want you to say hi, and I'm Farrah Fawcett, and our show is called Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, and anything you say about listening to us would be perfect.
Hi, Dave, Shelley, Chainsaw. Good listening, yeah.
I'm
Farrah Fawcett. On FM, yeah, tune in. I was just doing my book.
Oh, God!
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jill Monroe. God. If
ultimate $15,000 showcase comes to an end December 31st. It's time to spend your chips and take home $15,000 towards the purchase of a Frank Toyota Tundra. Or maybe $15,000 towards a home theater system. Hey, it's up to you. It's up to you. Go to 101kgb.com. Click on the blue chip logo to get in on the action. One lucky winner will walk away with $15,000 from Sequan Casino and Resort and 1015 KG Mother B.
You can't predict when a natural disaster will occur, but you can help prepare for it. That's why the Allstate Foundation, in partnership with the California Community Foundation, encourages you to develop a family disaster action plan. Just go to www.calfund.org, and you can learn practical tips to help your family be better prepared in case of a disaster.
This message brought to you by the Allstate Foundation, helping to rebuild a community through the California Community Foundation.
People everywhere are doing a smart thing. They're going to the biggest sales event of the year, the 25th annual Toyotathon. It's zip, zilch, zero on the best-selling Camry. Lease an 04 Camry for $269 a month for 36 months with nothing due at signing. Or get an incredible 0% APR when you buy a new Camry. That's right, zero drive-off or zero APR. There's even $750 factory cash back on 4Runner, $1,000 back on Tundra, and up to $1,000 back on Tacoma. Camry lease and approved Tier 1 credit. Lessee pays 15 cents per mile for all mileage over 12,000 miles per year. Security deposit waived. Offer excludes Solara. Truck offer excludes double cab models. Vehicles must be purchased or leased from dealer stock by midnight 1504. Special APR for qualified Tier 1 and Tier 2 credit customers only. For details, call 1-888-SD-TOYOTA. Get to the 25th annual Toyotathon, the year's biggest sales event at your San Diego County Toyota dealer. Get the feeling. Toyota.
So, Santa, let's talk about me getting that new video game.
Well, Jimmy, it's not looking good.
What?
Expelled from school, teasing your sister, money laundering.
Details. What if this new singular color screen phone with text messaging was to accidentally slip into your pocket?
Color screen, eh? Well, perhaps if something were to fall off a sleigh.
What about me, Santa?
Well, Alan, the vet said the cat's hair may not grow back.
Look, what if I were to sweeten the pot a little?
What are you saying, Alan?
I'm not saying anything. Your new singular phone with color graphics is doing all the talking. Capiche?
Yes, I capiche. Hey, how can you kids afford all these phones?
They're all on sale at Singular.
Naughty nice. Who am I to judge?
Now at Singular, get a Samsung color screen flip phone for $49.99 after rebate. Plus, get a free $50 Singular gift card. Singular fits you best. Part of the SBC family.
Some restrictions and other monthly charges apply. Price before $50 mail-in rebate is $99.99. Gift card available for a limited time by mail-in rebate. 2-year service agreement required. See store for details.
This holiday season, skip the crowded malls and get the gifts that go from Honda. Get to Motor World of El Cajon's all-new massive location at 315 North Magnolia, El Cajon. The only crowds at Motor World are the bikes, like the new Honda CRF 250R, 249 cc's of liquid-cooled motocross fury, the ultimate 250cc four-stroke motocross bike, ready to win in a very big way. Ride one off for the holidays and don't make any payments for 3 months. After that, get 6.9 fixed APR financing, and that's good on any new Honda. So hurry down to the all-new massive Motor World of El Cajon before all the new CRFs are gone. Financing available to qualified buyers. Payment example, 60 monthly payments on $1,975 for each $1,000 financed. Offer good through December 31st, 2003 and applies to 2004 and prior motorcycles. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Jiffy Lube is the home of the Signature Certified Service. It's more than just an oil change. It's a complete preventive maintenance program. When you drive into a Jiffy Lube, you go over the pit, and they have people working top and bottom, giving your car a multi-point vehicle exam. It's sort of like an SAT for your car. And then they're going to print the results out for your records. Jiffy Lube services over 2 million cars a year in Southern California, and every Jiffy Lube Signature Certified Service is a satisfaction guaranteed experience. Now, I know you don't have much time this holiday season, so Jiffy Lube is open early in the morning. They're open late in the evening. They stay open on the weekends. Don't neglect your car because your car will let you down when you least expect it to. Jiffy Lube Signature Certified Service is going to keep you rolling on the highway. When the J-Team Pros finish with the service on your car, the manager there is going to go over everything, what they checked, what they did. They'll explain it all in easy-to-understand detail. Even Mom is going to know what's going on, and they're going to put it in writing.
Jiffy Lube. Protect your new car warranty. Jiffy Lube is staffed by pros who care about your car. They do more oil changes than anyone in the world. It takes only minutes. No appointment is ever needed. Jiffy Lube, every 3,000 miles. Jiffy Lube is the well-oiled machine.
Happy holidays, everyone. It's Gary. And this year, my shopping is way easy. I'm giving everyone AT&T Wireless Go Phone service, the best of wireless with no annual contract. Today's stop, my sister, the law student.
I'm telling you right now, Gary, I am not signing anything.
Don't need to, sis. This is Go Phone. There's no annual contract. And you get lots of anytime minutes with no roaming or long-distance charges.
Night and weekend minutes?
Unlimited on most plans. All within the AT&T Wireless National Network. Plus, there's no credit checks, no activation fees, and it's easy to buy. You just grab it and go.
Please instruct my brother to simply answer yes or no.
Who are you talking to?
I have no further questions. I accept your gift.
Right. Gotta run, everyone. More GoPhone to give.
Now get up to a $50 mail-in rebate when you give the gift of GoPhone. Visit an AT&T Wireless store, click attwireless.com, or go to participating 7-Eleven, Best Buy, and Toys R Us stores. Reach out on the wireless service America trusts. AT&T Wireless.
Geographic limitations, device compatibility, and other charges, terms, and restrictions apply. Mail-in rebate offer expires 12/31/03.
I tell you what, folks, Sleep Train never fails to amaze me with the outstanding customer service they provide in this holiday season. It's the same old story. Right now, you purchase any Sealy Posturepedic, Simmons Beauty Rest, Simmons Back Care, Stearns & Foster, or Sleep Number bed by Select Comfort, and Sleep Train's going to hook you up with a free gift. That's right. You purchase any mattress set, and Sleep Train will give you your choice of 2 down and feather pillows, or a 320 thread count sheet set, or an electric train. Now, this is the time of year you hear a lot of people yapping and barking, going, hey, they don't have to pay until 2004. Great. Thanks for the gift. Here's what Sleep Train does. On your good credit, you'll sleep free until 2005. No down payment, no monthly payments, no interest for up to 13 full months. And Sleep Train beats any competitor's price by at least 5%. Sleep Train San Diego. It's no wonder they are your ticket to a better night's sleep.
You are listening to Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the KGB.
Taking a look at KGB traffic here. Not a bad ride if you're going around our freeway. Southbound 15 pretty much cleared up all the way down now. Little accident earlier right near the Valley Parkway exit. That's been cleared off. 52 a little slow and go as you head down the hill toward Tierra Santa. And eastbound on the 8 looks good. East 94 looks good. Still a long border wait, about an hour plus. Increased threat level, partially to blame for that. Had a lot of business on the bridge this morning as well, heading over toward Coronado and North Island. And still about a 1 hour wait, as I said, both San Ysidro and Otay Mesa coming northbound. Here are 3 reasons to like school. Small daytime classes, lots of support, a college degree in just over 3 years. Call the undergraduate college at National University, 1-877-9-DEGREE. More of the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw coming up. I'm Jeff Daly on the 101.5 KGB.
Dear Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw comes the email. Is the long, boring Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues played just to give DJs a smoke break? I don't think anybody really likes the song, especially the annoying Euro Boyer accented monologue in the middle.
No, I take offense at that.
And yet, it's still played. What do you guys think? Love, Steve. The annoying Euro Boyer accented monologue of the breathe deep, gathering gloom.
That guy really is a Brit, isn't he?
Steve
he's allowed to do that.
Steve is asking the question. He's feeling alone. He's feeling really out there on his own island because this is a world-famous song which is played on so many radio stations and has been played for so many years, and he doesn't like it. And I know what it's like, Steve, when there is just a gigantic classic that you can't stand. I think I probably hate more classics than anybody in the world. Seriously.
I'd give you a run for your money.
Yeah, I might too, actually.
I mean, God, do we need to hear that song one more time? I don't think so.
Nights in White Satin?
Oh. I mean, I liked it whatever year that was that came out, but I've probably heard it 5 million times since that. I could live the rest of my life without ever hearing it again.
Oh, I think it's fine. It doesn't bother me that much. It's just sort of...
What's the classic? What's the one all-time classic that you could do without, Shell?
God, there's so many.
Well, can I answer since she's thinking?
Well, yes, Chris. Why don't you join in?
Lucky Man, Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Oh, that's a great song.
Oh!
I love that song.
His blood ran and he died. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Shut up, he's dead. I don't need that kind of luck. I mean, give me a lottery or something.
There are many songs about the lottery, Boyer. I don't know why.
Very good.
I could do without.
Now,
just...
mind you, I think everybody, every living, breathing person doesn't like certain classic songs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know we're going to name songs that you love.
Right.
Please don't take offense to it, because I'm certain there are songs that you hate that we love.
Exactly.
This is not to say that anyone's taste is questionable just because we don't care for the song. Everybody has, artists, songs, classics that the world loves. That you're the only one.
I hate that.
And I really think I hate more songs than anybody else in the world.
I have a real issue with a lot of Journey songs. And
See, now I love Journey.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Journey. I like them better when they rock.
Right.
I really could do without the power love ballad Journey.
That's what I object to the most, but in general, Steve Perry's voice drives me nuts. Not to say that they didn't have some great success with the songs that really, really go, and that I wouldn't maybe even tap my foot along to them, but in my initial days of radio, that got overplayed.
Sure.
And it just drove you nuts.
Sure. And so, I don't have any problem with Shelley, who has no taste whatsoever,
Right.
in claiming that Journey's no good. Just because I like Journey, and Shelley, who's well known for having absolutely no musical taste,
Exactly.
having a problem with Journey.
Mm-hmm.
See, and you know what my band is that I could do without?
What's that?
The Doors.
Yeah, see,
I could just do without anything. But there is
me, they're
no
fine.
song by the Doors.
And I know you don't care for Janis
Especially-
Joplin either.
Well, who does?
Well, I don't.
Especially L.A. Woman.
Yeah, you don't care for that.
I mean, it's one of those songs that I'm like, was everybody high when this came out? And I
Yes.
mean, everybody had to be high when that song. When did that song come out?
67?
That range, late 60s.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was 6, so I wasn't listening to that stuff. But if every person in the world was high, it still doesn't explain why now it's still playing.
There are still some high people, David.
It's like the Grateful Dead.
Oh, stop it.
It's like the Grateful Dead. What do people at a Grateful Dead concert say when all their drugs run out? Hey, this music sucks. You know?
I like the Dead.
Why
I
not
don't go
me?
real deep into it, I couldn't tell you album cuts.
3 or 4 songs.
Three
Well,
or four
I'll tell-
songs that got some radio play. I think they're great.
I
think
heard.
they're fun.
I was I don't know who I was listening to, but "Long Strange Trip" was on the radio.
Truckin'.
Okay. See, I don't even know the song.
That's like their only hit.
It's their only one that got airplay.
And you know when they go through that, what a long, strange trip it's been, and they're trying to harmonize, and they do it like 3 different ways, and it's like, man, they didn't hit it one time.
No, and
Every guy was singing a different song.
oh yeah, they basically
Every guy with a microphone was
Right.
going a different way. And I'm listening to this going, okay, I understand that when this song came out, everybody was either fighting a war, so they weren't home
right,
to take care of this stuff,
or they were high.
or they were high.
You're right.
But we're not now. So why is it still assaulting me?
Well, now it's just history. Jerry's dead. The band's no more. It's a historical look back at how high we were, I guess.
Same with a Big Bopper, but people aren't buying his records. It's almost
Yeah.
like they committed their rehearsals to vinyl and just decided, you know what, let's just sell the rehearsal.
Oh, Chainsaw, they never rehearsed.
Exactly.
They didn't.
No, that's all they did.
That was a source of pride for them.
I got Sean here on the KGB. What's up there, Sean?
Yeah, I would say my vote for the song to get rid of would be Freebird.
Yep.
Yes.
Mike, did you hear that?
I hate that song.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
I
like
agree.
Freebird?
100%.
See, now, I love
Oh.
Freebird.
To this day, I
I
do
love
not.
Freebird. I love it. I love the fact that it starts out slow and then it goes. I love the guitar work in it. I love that song.
It never is.
a great song until they overplayed it.
I haven't
you're
heard
right.
it enough. See, that's the thing. I have not heard that song too many times. And really, truly, I've only heard the song like, a handful of times.
Really?
Yeah.
You are so lucky.
I've missed it.
Until you've been working nights in Dallas. My buddy just got out of jail. Could you play Freebird? And you're not going to play it.
Well, you hang up and say no.
And I did. I'm going to come and get you. Ah! they're just, people are nuts over that.
Yeah,
song.
that was tough when you were working in radio in Dallas. What were you doing? Airport traffic when you got near the airport? Like on AM 500?
Yeah, that was my job.
Please don't cut in the White Sound. We'll play Freebird for your friend when he gets out of jail.
Shut up. I wish I'd had that job. The job I really had was sucky compared to that.
What was the radio station?
KRQX.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
KRQX.
Yeah.
AM.
AM stereo.
AM stereo.
AM stereo.
Yeah.
It was a
you
magic
believe
trick.
us, don't you? When we say AM stereo. Because we mean it.
It was true. It was so funny. Then they'd have, look, we've got AM stereo Walkmans we're going to be handing out.
Yeah.
Woo!
What was the name? I mean, did they call the radio station a name?
Just K-Rocks. Yeah.
K-Rocks, and it's W. Good.
No, it was
No, it was K.
KRQX. Thanks for listening, Borya. You
Thanks for being part of the show.
And I don't know if you checked the map, Schwa boy, but we are.
Texas would be on the K side of the United States, but you wouldn't know that because you're not very technically proficient.
No.
Oy, oy, oy.
I like Freebird.
Oh.
I could hear it right now. I'm not gonna.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I could use another cup of tea if you want to play it. 'Cause
No.
I'll leave.
No.
It's just one of those that it just got ground into my head.
Yeah. See what else we got here. Andy's next here on KGB. How you doing there, Andy?
Dave, you dumb son of a bitch. Dave, I like Roy Acuff songs. Could you play one of those for me?
What's up?
Dude, the song that has to go is Hotel California. If I never hear it again, it's going to be way too soon.
I don't have a problem with it. I never was a huge Eagles fan, but
I like the Eagles. I like Hotel California. I'll tell you what song I could do without the Eagles that everyone makes such a big deal of because they broke out was that crap Seven Bridges Road. What a dirge.
The acapella thing?
Yeah.
Terrible.
You know, hey, come on. Play the guitar and hit the drums. Come on.
the original song of that was like Matthew's Southern Comfort, and it was actually a good song, and then they kind of crapped it out.
No, whatever.
But
I'm not a big fan of this unplugged stuff.
Well, the song...
Stairway to Heaven's a close second.
Okay, thank you, Andy.
Well, that got pounded, too. But the Eagles song that is just awful.
Awful?
Awful.
The Eagles don't do an awful song.
New Kid in Town.
Oh, I'm with
pretty
that.
gay.
I'm with that.
Oh, my God. What were they thinking?
They were trying to express the sadness and the loneliness they felt when Glenn Fry, as a small lad, moved into a new suburb in Los Angeles, and he was the proverbial new kid in town.
Well, it makes me want to beat them all up. It just makes me want to, again,
I beat up the new kid in town.
That's what I want to do. Oh, it's awful.
Let's have Eric get one out of the way for everybody. Go ahead, Eric. Time on the caller. That's a pity. I got like 8 people standing by with the same song. Jill.
Hello.
Hey, girl, what's going on?
I know this is going to be very unpopular, but
No,
I
it's
cannot stand Stairway to Heaven.
Well, of course not.
Yeah,
Who
I
can
agree with
anymore?
you.
Really, seriously.
We've all just heard it so much.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Every time you hear a countdown, you got to hear it, and I always have to turn it off.
Yes, but isn't it kind of like morbid curiosity that makes you listen to the countdown to see which song gets played way too many times is going to be in the top 5?
Yeah,
You know.
and how incredibly wrong everybody else is.
You know what I like about countdowns that we do here on KGB in the past years? What we have done is we've said, okay, listen, Freebird and Stairway to Heaven and Layla and what else? Which one am I missing?
Satisfaction.
That really doesn't make the top 5 too many times. But we take those songs and we say, these are all great songs. Nothing against these songs.
Right.
We're not including them in our top 100, okay?
Right.
It's going to be something different.
Right.
They're
I
great
like
songs, but they're not in the top 100. Now wait and see what we've chosen. Start Me Up was the #1 song on one of the KGB 500 4th of July weekends. Start Me Up.
The Irving Thalberg Award category.
Yeah.
Put him in the Hall of Fame over here and start new.
That's right, exactly.
Love your show.
Thanks, Jill.
And you know, I'm almost that way with Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child.
Oh, Sweet Child
Because I've
kicks
heard it
ass.
too much. It totally kicks ass, and to me that replaced Stairway to Heaven. when it first came out, but I've only heard it a gazillion times since then.
Yeah.
And it just wears on me.
Oh, that is a great song.
Oh, it's a great song. I'm not saying it isn't a great song. I'm saying it should be laid to rest. It should sit in the wine cellar for a while and mature a little bit, and then it would sound good to hear it
I
after
can't get out
about
now.
5
The
years.
guitar solo sounds like Route 66.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You think that sounds like Ruth?
Who does?
Oh, God.
That wouldn't be it.
I know. It's that awful Sheryl Crow version. Thanks a lot, Cheryl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did Sheryl Crow have to sing Sweet Child of Mine unplugged? It was so close to being good. Swing and a miss on the bat of there. I don't think so.
A little insight into Chainsaw's head, though.
That's a great song.
It is a great
over that.
song. I've heard it too much.
Well, the songs that I'm talking about, like by the Doors and stuff, the first hearing I got of them, the
You
first
hated
time was too much.
Yep.
Yeah. Too many.
For what it's worth, Buffalo Springfield.
Oh.
I love that song.
But you know my all-time number one can't stand this classic.
I don't.
I Mo Greened it.
Oh, Whitebird.
White Bird Must Fly by, I never know if it's a beautiful day. Is it, which one's the song and which one's the artist? I can never
White Bird
tell.
is the song. It's a beautiful day.
I Mo Greened that song.
It's a great song.
I
we
could
were
listen to it right now.
Yeah,
Couldn't you,
I could
Shell?
too.
No, you
I
can't.
love that.
No, you can't. And I'll tell you why you
Love
can't. It was a rare CD. Mm-hmm. Back when we were still playing CDs, it was a very rare, hard-to-find CD, and I pinned it up on the wall, and I blasted it with a BB gun.
That's okay. I went to the prize closet and I grabbed they had like the anniversary set of It's a Beautiful Day.
Oh.
And I have it at home. I can.
I don't care what you do in the privacy of your own home.
It's great.
Is it a multi-disc set?
Yes.
How in the world they
Yes.
have that one song?
I know.
And the rest is garbage compared to that.
Totally. But for that one song, I don't care. I have it. It's good.
Well, it was free.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's great.
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I saved you that one. All right, let's see what else we have. Here is Jane on the KGB. How you doing there, Jane?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Dave?
Tip-top, baby. Better now that you're on the show.
Yeah, well, we have to talk about a good artist, Mr. Eric Clapton, and the worst song in the world, which is Lay Down Sally.
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm listening to a country station.
Yeah,
and
it's
I have to
Eric.
check the dial.
Eric expressing his picking and a grin inside.
Stop it,
Oh,
Eric.
man.
Stop it.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
And I have an artist that I can't stand, but you have to help me with his name because I've blocked him out. It's Weiner that used to sing for Genesis, that does all the Disney, like sings Tarzan and all that
Phil
stuff.
Collins.
Adam Spalding.
Yeah, I'm with you. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins I like, but I don't really dig much of what Eric Clapton does. I just
Well,
don't.
that Lay Down Sally. And then
I Shot the Sheriff. And I think it all stems from one time I was watching a very early videotaped concert with John Lennon, and Eric Clapton was playing guitar, and his big move that was supposed to impress everybody was he took his guitar, his electric guitar, and he put it down right in front of the amplifier and just let it feed back for like 3 minutes.
Old
Wow,
rock
that
star
really
trip,
impressed me.
Yeah.
Guess what? I can do that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. All right.
And what makes it even worse is back when that was popular, my mother named our dog Sally after the song. Little ratty dog, anyway.
Well, mother loved Eric.
Where you gonna lay
down, Sally?
Like the mantra around the house.
Yeah. When your mom likes the music, it's time to move on.
That's right.
You're supposed to have ownership of that stuff. It can't be stuff that your parents like. Thanks, Jane.
Hey, love your show.
See you. Love yours. 888-570-1015 is a direct connect. We got you on the radio after this timeout.
The best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the KGB.
Been dazed and confused for so long, it's not true. Wanted a woman, never bargained for you. Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a woman was created below. Telling all of your lies. Run, run, sweet baby, Lord, how they hypnotize. Sweet little baby, I don't know where you've been. Gonna love you, baby. Here I come again. Every day I work so hard, bringing home my heart and pain. Try to love you, baby, but you push me away. Don't know where you're going, only know just where you've been. Sweet little baby, I want you again. a bargain for you. Take it easy, baby, let them say what they will. Don't work so much when I send you the bill.
KGB. Have you been injured in an accident? Do you need an experienced, aggressive attorney to help you get the maximum settlement? If so, there's good news. At Pacific Law Center, they'll go up against the insurance company to get the maximum settlement you deserve. Please don't try to do it alone. Remember, they don't get paid unless they win your accident case. Call Pacific Law Center now to schedule a free private consultation. Help is just a phone call away. Call them right now. Toll free at 1-877-749-0000. Pacific Law Center can help you find a doctor that'll wait for payments so you can focus on getting well. You can retain them by telephone or they'll come to you. Call toll free 1-877-749-0000 or visit them online at PacificLawCenter.com. They can help you. Call today to schedule a free private consultation either on the phone or in your home. Pacific Law Center, 1-877-749-0000. Remember their name. They can help you with all your legal needs, from bankruptcy to DUI to criminal law. Pacific Law Center, San Diego's law firm.
Want free stuff? Then you'll want to learn more about the Squan Blue Chip Rewards program. Keep an eye out for the Blue Chip truck bringing you the code word you'll need to win great prizes at 101kgb.com. Brought to you by Frank Toyota with $1,500 cash back or 0% APR on a 2003 Tundra or $750 cash back on a 2003 Tacoma. Frank Toyota on the mile of cars. Remember, the 101kgb.com Blue Chip program is your key to free stuff.
Rock and roll.
Okay, let's get started. 101.5 KGB kicking off another 40 minutes of non-stop classic rock. 40 minutes.
A rock and roll festival?
No. 40 minutes of non-stop classic rock.
Rock and roll. 101.5 Rock and roll.
Child of God, he was walking along the road, and I asked him, tell me, where are you going? Yes, he told me. Said, I'm going down to Leicester's farm, gonna join in a rock and roll band. Got to get back to the land, said my soul. We are stardust, we are golden, we are pure, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, then can I wrong decided I have come to lose the smile, and I feel myself something turning, and maybe it's the time of year. Yes, it's the time of man, and I don't know I am, but life is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, we are We are stars. We are golden. We are caught in the market, and we got to get ourselves back to the
It's another 2 for Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday on the KGB.
you paid for that.